You won't believe this. Blueface, the rapper famous for turning offbeat into an art form, decided to take a shot at romance with none other than Zendaya. Yes, you heard that right. The Hollywood goddess herself. And let me tell you what. Was supposed to be a chill dinner turned into a spectacle that makes every Kardashian meltdown look like a polite tea party. I'm talking full-on chaos. Chairs almost flying, whispers louder than a Times Square billboard, and your favorite rapper trying and failing to play it cool while the camera is captured every second. Somebody leaked the receipts. The texts, the awkward glances, the failed attempts at conversation. People are calling it the most cringeworthy celebrity encounter since. Well, since literally ever. And the internet exploded. Memes, reaction videos, deep dives. It was like watching a slow-motion train wreck that you couldn't look away from. Stay tuned, because by the end of this video, you're going to see exactly why Blueface's so-called date night didn't just fail, it detonated spectacularly, leaving Zendaya's PR team scrambling and leaving Twitter in flames. This scandal is dripping with drama, sarcasm, and the kind of wild energy that makes you question if Hollywood even has rules anymore. Buckle up, Blueface. The man whose rap flows like a GPS on shuffle apparently decided that 2026 was the perfect year to try something revolutionary. A date with Zendaya. Genius, sure. Catastrophic. Oh, honey, this is disaster theater at its finest. Imagine combining the awkwardness of your first high school dance with the intensity of a live, televised demolition derby, and you're halfway there. This wasn't just a date, it was a full-blown Hollywood spectacle leaking into your phone like a broken faucet. Sources close to the scene, yes. The same ones who make TMZ look like a polite neighborhood newsletter claim the night began with innocent intentions, a private dinner, calm ambience, romantic lighting, the works. But let's be real, when Blueface enters the room, innocent becomes an endangered species. The man showed up in an ensemble that looked like he raided a thrift store blindfolded, paired with confidence that could fill a stadium, and a charm level hovering somewhere between confused raccoon and tourist lost in Paris. The first spark of chaos appeared over cocktails. Blueface, in what can only be described as a masterclass in misguided bravado, began flexing his lifestyle. He allegedly dropped lines about his streaming numbers, his private jet, and that one time he had filet mignon 3 nights in a row. Zendaya, calm, collected, probably thinking, this is cute. In a tragic sort of way, the tension reportedly became so thick, a knife could have sliced it, but Blueface had other plans. Leaked text exchanges later surfaced online, and let me tell you, they were nothing short of tragicomic gold. You up at 11 p.m. Let's vibe at 11:03 p.m. Zendaya's responses, non-existent, ghosted, Casper level invisible. People online are dissecting these messages frame by frame, with analysts claiming the awkward energy radiated through the Wi-Fi signals into homes worldwide. And then, oh yes, it escalated. Video leaks from neighboring diners show Blueface attempting the first of several infamous smooth moves. He leaned in, whispered something that sounded like it had been plagiarized from a rejected TikTok script, and Zendaya's expression could only be described as a cross between polite horror and silent panic, the kind of face you make when your GPS tells you to drive into a lake. Social media erupted instantly. Memes popped up comparing the scene to everything. From Titanic sinking to a raccoon attempting ballet, fans weren't holding back. The Twitter sphere ignited like someone lit a match in a fireworks factory. Hashtags like #BluefaceVCNDAYE and #TrainWreck of the Year dominated global trends. One meme even placed Blueface in a VR simulation of his own awkwardness, which, unsurprisingly, went viral within minutes. The public reaction was a mix of amusement, disbelief, and sheer, unfiltered chaos. Nobody had seen a celebrity disaster quite like this since, well, probably ever. Meanwhile, insiders hint at minor incidents that could have escalated into full-blown calamities. A spilled drink here, a misunderstood joke there, And apparently a waiter got involved because Blueface tried to pay with a stack of Monopoly money he claimed was artistic currency. Now, whether this is true or just gossip doesn't matter. The narrative alone is legendary. You can feel the internet collectively clutching its pearls. But let's not forget, this was only the beginning. As the dinner continued, videos show Blueface gesturing wildly while trying to explain a story. Think flailing arms, dramatic pauses, and a level of self-confidence that could power a small city. Zendaya, ever the professional, remained poised. It's almost unfair. The man is giving maximum chaos energy, and she's just giving minimal glare and elegance. Social media users immediately dubbed her the calm eye of the hurricane. Perfect analogy. By now, the internet had received the first waves of leaks, screenshots, blurry paparazzi shots, and snippets of conversation flooded timelines. Influencers started live streaming their breakdowns, reaction channels popped up instantly, and everyone with a TikTok account was reenacting the scene with zero shame. Comparisons ranged from awkward first kisses to viral fails you thought only existed in suburban high school dances. The collective cultural cringe was, quite frankly, intoxicating. Even celebrities couldn't resist weighing in. Rihanna allegedly sent a single laughing emoji in private. Miss Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson posted a story about being careful when trying too hard. And fans immediately assumed it was a subtle clapback at Blueface late night hosts tour. The night apart with jokes so savage, you could bottle the humor and sell it as concentrated scandal extract. The date wasn't just a failure. It became an industry-wide reference point for how not to date in public. What makes this mess even more delicious? The contrast. Blueface, chaotic energy incarnate. Zendaya, controlled, untouchable, untarnished. One could almost hear the collective sighs of the internet. This is art of the tragicomic. Variety. And let's be honest, the drama isn't just about two celebrities sitting at a table. It's a cultural earthquake, shaking memes, Twitter threads, Instagram stories, and reaction channels to their foundations. As the night progressed, things reportedly reached peak absurdity when Blueface tried a TikTok dance mid-conversation. Yes, a literal dance, while Zendaya maintained composure as if observing a mildly annoying ant struggling up a wall. The timing was so exquisitely awkward. Fans compared it to watching someone try to play the piano during an active volcano eruption. Every frame of video that leaked was dissected, remixed, and weaponized into memes. By the time dessert arrived, the dinner had become a full-blown Hollywood spectacle. Paparazzi photos leaked faster than you could say PR disaster. Insider whispers hinted at minor arguments, subtle tension, and what one source called the most awkward handshake in celebrity history. Social media exploded. Reaction videos were being filmed while the actual dinner was still ongoing. The chaos was real, tangible, and impossible to ignore. In short, what was supposed to be a private, romantic encounter became an instant viral phenomenon. Blueface's ambitions for a smooth Hollywood date collided spectacularly with reality, leaving Zendaya untouched and the internet in stitches. Fans, critics, and meme lords had a new obsession. And trust me, they weren't holding back. And if you think this is the worst it got, well, buckle up, because in the next phase of this saga, the drama escalates. Celebrity reactions hit nuclear levels, and the memes reach heights even Mount Everest would envy. By the time the internet caught wind of Blueface's catastrophic date with Zendaya, chaos had officially left the building and then set the building on fire. Twitter exploded like someone hit self-destruct on a celebrity reactor, and let me tell you, this wasn't your casual oops, wrong emoji type of drama. No, this was high-octane gasoline on a skateboard, viral-level disaster energy. Memes went from lol awkward to full-on cultural phenomena in under an hour. Fans began recreating the night in TikTok videos, reenacting Blueface's failed attempts at smoothness, while Zendaya was represented by dolls, mannequins, and occasionally the stunned expressions of pets. One TikTok even digitally inserted an exploding volcano behind him every time he gestured. Wildly, honestly, you couldn't make this up. Meanwhile, commentary channels had a field day, running breakdowns like forensic investigators analyzing the scene of a hilarious, preventable catastrophe. Celebrities weighed in because of course they did. Rihanna, ever the cryptic queen, allegedly dropped another laughing emoji into private DMs. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson posted another story about sometimes trying too hard with the wink emoji, sending fans into a frenzy of speculation. Late-night hosts were in overdrive. Sketches, stand-up jokes, and viral compilations turned this single dinner into multi-platform comedy gold. And don't even get me started on the podcasters. They were dissecting every blink, every pause, every awkward syllable like forensic linguists. The memes alone were legendary. Blueface was photoshopped into every tragic scenario imaginable, from Titanic's iceberg collision to the opening scene of Jurassic Park, where even the dinosaurs recoiled at his awkwardness. One particularly savage edit showed him holding a giant sign reading, "I thought this would go differently," as Zendaya gracefully tiptoed past him in slow motion. The internet collectively lost its mind. Meanwhile, the public took sides. Some felt sympathy. It's not easy dating Zendaya. The woman's a living goddess. Others relished the chaos, treating every misstep as a masterclass in celebrity cringe. Reddit threads went nuclear. Blueface needs a PR coach became the top pinned topic in multiple forums. The commentary was merciless, witty, and relentless. Every post he made after the date was scrutinized, dissected, and mended into oblivion. The man became a living, breathing gif of awkward energy, adding fuel to the fire. Leaks suggested that behind the scenes, minor arguments and tension escalated when Blueface tried to flex his TikTok fame mid-conversation. Sources claim he attempted a poorly executed dance move, think flailing limbs and overzealous hip action, while Zendaya reportedly maintained composure that could put Olympic gymnasts to shame. Fans compared the moment to watching someone try to juggle flaming torches on a tightrope, blindfolded. Every second was a perfect storm of cringe and comedy. The hashtags went next level viral. Hashtag Blueface dominated trending charts, while hashtag Trainwreck of the Year became the digital anthem for fans sharing every clip. Even obscure meme pages got involved, turning screenshots of awkward handshakes and mid-sentence stumbles into full-on narrative arcs, complete with dramatic music overlays and snarky captions. It was as if Hollywood itself had been sucked into a black hole of absurdity, and Blueface was at the epicenter. But the chaos didn't stop at men's. Insider leaks hinted that some of Zendaya's closest friends were watching from nearby tables, reportedly offering her subtle hand signals and eye rolls to survive the evening. Meanwhile, Blueface's entourage was allegedly panicking, unsure whether to laugh, cry, or call a professional mediator. It was reality TV gold without the reality TV cameras. And just when you thought it couldn't escalate further, it did. And no viral clip shows a moment of pure, unfiltered disaster. Blueface attempts to impress Zendaya with a story about his iconic celebrity connections. Zendaya responds with polite, measured laughter. The man, clearly misinterpreting this as a green light, doubles down, gesturing so wildly the table practically collapses. Fans instantly dub the scene "The table collapse" heard around the internet. Reaction videos exploded, and some meme accounts even remixed it with emergency sirens and slow-motion edits for maximum dramatic effect. The public outrage, delicious. Comment sections were flooded with analyses like, "He's trying, bless him too. This is a cultural crime scene." One fan-made compilation even compared the energy of that dinner to every Hollywood romantic disaster in cinematic history, stitched together in a 12-minute clip that people watched repeatedly like a car crash in slow motion. And let me tell you, the humor was savage, the exaggeration was wild, and the fascination was undeniable. Even journalists joined the frenzy. Entertainment outlets ran headlines dripping with sarcasm. Blueface's date night with Zendaya, masterclass in awkwardness and what went wrong. The dinner that shook Hollywood. Analysts speculated about what could have possibly gone through Blueface's mind, with some suggesting he thought casual flirtation involved theatrics and TikTok choreography. Zendaya, of course, remained the embodiment of grace, letting the chaos swirl around her while maintaining a level of poise most humans only dream of achieving. And then, naturally, the conspiracy theories emerged. Did Blueface purposely sabotage the date for clout? Was Zendaya playing some long game? Were the leaks intentional or a complete accident? Internet sleuths dove into every frame, every gesture, every text snippet like forensic detectives on a Hollywood mystery. The narrative spiraled further, each new theory more absurd, more entertaining, and more shareable than the last. As night turned into early morning, the chaos showed no signs of stopping. Memes evolved, reactions escalated, and public outrage became a form of entertainment in its own right. Blueface's name became synonymous with epic social misfire, while Zendaya's reputation skyrocketed to untouchable levels. Pop culture watchers and casual fans alike were glued to their screens, waiting for the next leak, the next awkward moment, the next viral clip that would keep this story alive. And let's be honest, the escalation wasn't just online celebrity. Insiders hinted that studio execs and PR teams were scrambling behind the scenes, trying to control the narrative before it spiraled into absolute chaos. But the internet doesn't play by Hollywood rules. Every failed joke, awkward glance, and hand gesture was amplified, analyzed, and shared across multiple platforms faster than you could say public relations nightmare by now. The scene had become almost mythic. Fans created detailed timelines of the night, plotting Blueface's missteps with military precision, while Zendaya's responses were dissected for subtle signals of charm, humor, or strategic patience. Every frame became fodder for debate. Social media analysts claimed this was the most dissected celebrity encounter of the decade, and honestly, it might be true. The chaos was relentless. The comedy was ruthless, and the cultural footprint absolutely indelible. As the dust settled, or rather, as the internet churned endlessly on the topic, one thing became crystal clear. This wasn't just a bad date. This was a cultural event. A perfect storm of cringe, viral content, and dramatic energy that no one saw coming. Blueface had entered the arena thinking he could play the romantic lead, and instead, he became the subject of a global meme festival. Zendaya had emerged unscathed, untouchable, and somehow, the heroine of the narrative. And just when you thought the chaos couldn't get any wilder. Insiders whispered about the aftermath: celebrity commentary, late-night jokes, PR meetings, and rumors of leaked behind-the-scenes footage that could make the internet implode all over again. This story wasn't over. Not by a long shot. The morning after Blueface's catastrophic dinner with Zendaya, the fallout was like a bomb going off in slow motion, but streamed live to the entire internet. Blueface woke up to a digital tsunami, memes, reaction videos, commentary breakdowns, and hashtags trending faster than you can say PR nightmare. Every angle, every gesture, every awkward pause from the night before had been dissected, remixed, and weaponized by social media. The man had officially been canonized as a meme deity. Meanwhile, Zendaya emerged untouchable. Fans and commentators alike praised her composure, calling her grace Olympian, unreal, and in some circles, literally miraculous. Comparisons to Audrey Hepburn sipping tea while chaos rages around her started trending in forums. Because, of course, the internet does this. While Blueface was the human embodiment of a viral fail, Zendaya became the symbol of poise under pressure. And the contrast couldn't have been more deliciously brutal. Behind the scenes, Hollywood insiders whispered that PR teams went into full crisis mode. Blueface's management reportedly tried a series of rapid-fire damage control moves. It's fine, it was meant to be funny. And my personal favorite, we misunderstood the vibe. Each statement was met with eye rolls, memes, and a relentless public mockery. Analysts called it a case study in how not to handle viral disaster, and honestly, they weren't wrong. The social media ecosystem had evolved from fascination to frenzy. TikTok compilations were now longer than most sitcom episodes, and YouTube reaction videos were breaking records. One influencer even created a side-by-side comparison of Blueface's awkward gestures with every historical awkward moment in celebrity history. People watched it repeatedly, as if witnessing a car crash in slow-motion, tragic, yet hypnotically entertaining. The fan response was relentless. Comment sections were flooded with a mix of mockery and fascination. "He's trying so hard, it's cute" versus "This is a full-scale cultural crime scene." Subreddits dedicated to viral fails archived every leaked clip, screenshot, and insider tidbit, cementing the night as a permanent entry in the internet's Hall of Fame of awkwardness. Even casual observers who had no interest in rap or Hollywood were now experts in Blueface's failed dating technique. Meanwhile, late-night hosts and pop culture commentators ran wild. Sketches, parodies, and savage monologues fueled the narrative like a wildfire in a dry forest. One late-night host jokingly suggested that Blueface should hire Zendaya as a consultant for basic human interaction, while another compared the dinner to a Hollywood-sized game of Jenga, where every misstep caused the entire structure to wobble violently. The humor was brutal, the exaggeration was perfect, and the coverage ensured the scandal stayed alive for days. Even celebrity peers couldn't resist. Insiders claimed that other A-listers were secretly watching the clips, whispering reactions over Miz, and speculating whether this was a genuine disaster or a viral stunt gone wrong. Some praised Zendaya for her strategic patience, others gawked at Blueface's audacious attempts to recover mid-dinner. The contrast of chaos and calm had become a case study in viral celebrity dynamics. Then came the memes. Every awkward hand gesture, every mid-sentence misfire, every failed joke became fodder for the creative elite. Blueface was photoshopped into disaster scenarios ranging from erupting volcanoes to alien invasion. One particularly savage edit showed him holding a flag reading, "This is fine," while Zendaya glided past like a goddess unaffected by mortal chaos. The internet collectively lost its mind. But the most shocking twist, the aftermath reached beyond the memes and commentary. Insiders claimed that studios and brands started re-evaluating collaborations. Blueface's brand image took a hit, with some sponsors reportedly questioning whether partnering with him was a risk too viral to handle. Zendaya, meanwhile, remained untouchable, her aura seemingly amplified by the contrast of chaos surrounding her. Analysts suggested her cultural stock had skyrocketed simply by navigating a disaster with grace and minimal effort. Social media reaction wasn't just entertainment, it became a form of public trial. Every tweet dissected his choices, every Instagram post scrutinized his recovery attempts, and every TikTok replay magnified the absurdity. Fans debated endlessly. Was Blueface clueless, bold, or was he intentionally courting viral infamy? The discussion threads became so elaborate, they resembled digital courtrooms, with memes as evidence and commentary as witness testimony. Meanwhile, insiders hinted at untold stories from the night. Minor behind-the-scenes mishaps, whispers of awkward side comments, and even potential lost footage that could make the internet explode all over again. The mere possibility kept anticipation high. The audience wasn't just watching a disaster, they were waiting for the next act in this unfolding viral saga. And trust me, everyone was invested. Public perception had shifted dramatically. Blueface went from rapper to cautionary tale. Every attempt to redeem the evening seemed to amplify the disaster. His social media mentions were flooded with laughing emojis, gifs of cringing celebrities, and mood reactions. Meanwhile, Zendaya's reputation solidified to untouchable heights. She was calm, composed, and untarnished, the embodiment of celebrity grace in the face of chaos. The contrast could not have been more stark, and the internet loved it. By now, the dinner had transformed into a cultural touchstone. Analysts suggested it would be referenced for years, compared to other celebrity disasters as the benchmark for awkwardness in Hollywood. Dating, memes, reaction videos, and digital commentary had immortalized the night. Even casual observers who didn't follow celebrity news could tell you about Blueface's missteps and Zendaya's flawless composure. The final blow. Insider whispers that the evening's chaos wasn't over. Rumors of additional leaked footage, private messages, and behind-the-scenes drama promised that this story had multiple layers yet to be explored. The potential for future viral explosions kept fans glued to social media, dissecting every new tidbit as if it were sacred scripture of celebrity misadventure. In short, Blueface aimed for a romantic Hollywood moment and instead detonated a viral, meme-worthy catastrophe that will echo across the internet for years. Zendaya emerged unscathed, untouchable, and untarnished, a goddess in the eye of a storm. The public watched, memes were made, commentary channels thrived, and the internet collectively lost its mind. This isn't just a date gone wrong, it's a blueprint for viral disaster. A single dinner created more cultural buzz than most blockbuster movies. Blueface's attempts at charm and TikTok theatrics became a masterclass in how to fail spectacularly. Zendaya, meanwhile, cemented her legendary status, and the story isn't over. The leaked footage, the memes, the insider rumors, this saga is far from concluded. The internet waits, primed, for the next twist, the next revelation, the next viral bombshell. This is just the tip of the iceberg in Hollywood chaos. And trust me, you don't want to blink. Because when celebrities collide, chaos follows, and the digital world eats it up. Alright, if you thought that was wild, strap in, because here, scandal isn't just news, it's a lifestyle. Smash that like button like it owes you money. Slide into the comments with your hottest take and hit subscribe, because trust me, you do not want to miss what's coming next. Celebrity chaos drops faster than a Blueface TikTok, and we're always first in line to catch it all. Every week, we serve up the juiciest drama, the cringiest encounters, and the most outrageous leaks. From awkward celebrity dates to private demise going public, from viral meltdowns to the kind of gossip that makes tabloids blush, Celeb Instantly delivers it raw, unfiltered, and absolutely savage. We don't just report, don't know, we break it down, roast it, meme it, and make sure you're living for every cringe-worthy second. So don't just sit there scrolling. Hit that like it's your personal revenge on boring content. Comment like your keyboard is on fire, because every opinion adds fuel to the next viral storm. Subscribe and turn on notifications, because the moment one celebrity misstep happens, you'll be front row for the chaos, the drama, and the memes that'll last a lifetime. Remember, celebrities may try to play it cool, but the internet doesn't forgive. And here at Celeb Instantly, we live for the drama, thrive on the leaks, and surf scandal hotter than a Hollywood premiere. Stay messy, stay scandalous, stay obsessed, and we'll be here to watch it all unfold. Because if it's chaotic,